Hello class 8 students. Today we are going to do the chapter 2 Gentlemen of Verona. Um, just a reminder of your second unit rapid syllabus. In rapid you have all's well that ends well, the full chapter, and half of this particular chapter, 2 Gentlemen of Verona. 2 Gentlemen of Verona. There lived in the city of Verona. Verona is a city in Italy. 2 young gentlemen whose names were Valentine and Proteus. So what were the names of the 2 gentlemen? They were Valentine and Proteus, between whom a firm and uninterrupted friendship had long subsisted. That they were great friends for a long time. Subsisted means insisted. They pursued their studies together. They studied together, and their hours of leisure were always passed in each other's company. So they did everything together. Even when they relaxed, their leisure time was also spent together. Except means the only time. Except when Proteus visited a lady he was in love with. Except means the only time they separated from each other was when Proteus went to visit his lady love, whose name was Julia. And these visits to his mistress and this passion of Proteus for the fair Julia were the only topics on which these 2 friends disagreed. So these they were not only great friends, their friendship had existed for a long time, but they also agreed almost on every matter. As you call it, they were almost on the same page on every matter, every topic. But the one topic that they did not agree with, or they had a difference of opinion, was about the topic of love. And these, for Valentine, not being a lover, was sometimes a little weary of hearing his friend forever talking of his Julia. So why they disagreed on this particular topic? Because Valentine was not in love with anybody, so he did not understand what love was. So when Proteus would go on talking about Julia and his passion of love for Julia, he would kind of get tired about it, because he was not very interested in this topic of love. And then he would laugh at Proteus and in pleasant terms ridicule the passion of love, and declare that no such idle fancies should ever enter his head, greatly preferring the free and happy life he led to the anxious hopes and fears of the lover Proteus. So according to, since Valentine did not believe in love, he would always make fun of Proteus whenever Proteus would talk about Julia. And not only that, he also declared that he would never fall in love with anybody in his life. And why? Because he said that I'm very happy that I'm a free man, and I'm very happy as I am. One morning, Valentine came to Proteus to tell him that they must be separated, for he was going to Milan. Milan is another city in Italy. So, as we have already come to know that they were inseparable. But one morning, Valentine came and told Proteus that, Proteus, I'm going to Milan. Proteus, unwilling to part with his friend, that is, unwilling means he did not want to part with his friend, that is, he did not want to get separated from his friend, used many arguments to prevail upon Valentine not to leave him. So he tried to convince in various ways and convince Valentine in various ways, so that Valentine does not changes his decision of going to Milan. But Valentine said, cease to pursue me, my loving Proteus, that is, stop trying to convince me, dear Proteus. I will not, like a sluggard, wear out my youth in idleness at home. Homekeeping youths have ever homely wits. So he said that I don't want to spend my whole, youth sitting at home as a lazy person. I want to go out. I want to explore the world, and I want to see that what I can make out of myself. So please don't try to convince me that way. And I've seen that youths who have just been only in their area, who have not gone out, who have not seen the wonders abroad, and they kind of homely wits, that is, they are not quite intelligent in that way. If your affection were not changed to the sweet glances of your honored Julia, I would entreat you to accompany me to see the wonders of the world abroad. But since you are a lover, love on still, and may your love be prosperous. So he also said, Valentine also said that since you are in love with Julia and you would not like to part with her, it is for this reason, for your love for Julia, that I am not asking you to accompany me to Milan. Else I would have also asked you to come with me to Milan. They parted with mutual expressions of unalterable friendship. So, they said goodbye to each other, but they also made a promise that though we are getting separated for some time, but this will not have any impact on our friendship. Sweet Valentine, adieu, said Proteus. Think on me when you see some rare object worthy of notice in your travels, and wish me partaker of your happiness. So, what did Proteus say? Proteus said adieu. Adieu means goodbye, my friend. But during your travels, when you see something very, rare, but very noteworthy, which attracts your attention, please think of me, and I will also be very happy, and wish me partaker of your happiness. That is, I also wish you every happiness, and I will also feel very happy when you make a good fortune. Valentine began his journey that same day towards Milan, and when his friend had left him, Proteus sat down to write a letter to Julia, which he gave to a maid Lucetta to deliver to her mistress. So, that very same day, Valentine left for Milan, and Proteus wrote a letter to Julia, that is his lady love, and he gave the letter to Lucetta. And who was Lucetta? Lucetta was the mistress of Julia. Okay, we stop here today. We will do the subsequent part of this chapter in the next classes. Thank you.